Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Council on Aging meeting. Today's date is April 16th. If we'd like to just stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call. I'm here. Evelyn, Debbie, Kathy, Norma, Carmela, and Charlie.
Yep.
Absent is Anita and Steve. Now, have they had time to review the minutes from last meeting of March 19th? If not, we can give you a couple minutes to...
Excuse me, can you just remind everybody that it's being recorded, the meeting's being
Oh,
recorded?
yes, this meeting is, and every month is recorded and is available on the television.
YouTube.
The Dudley channel.
Yeah. And YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't have the Dudley channel. I don't have cable, that's why. So if I ever watch them, I watch it on YouTube.
Well, that's good, because I don't have a cable anymore either. I get rid of that and have Sensation.
Yes. You might be able to get it though, for the town channel with Insation.
I don't know, I haven't even tried. If everybody is ready, are there any changes that you'd like to make for the minutes that you reviewed? Okay, if there are no changes, and does anybody want to make a motion to accept the minutes as recorded?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as
And a second?
Second.
Okay.
No.
Okay, as the minutes from the last minute covered a lot. Black Dog Restaurant was canceled last month because of the fact that they weren't aware of the fact that the restaurant doesn't open till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so they couldn't have a lunch. Because the doors are locked, But they went somewhere else, and it was someplace in Rhode Island. Do you remember, Anita?
Mr. Z's. Mr. Z's on Route 44.
Mr. D's, okay.
Z is in zebra?
Yes.
On 44 in Rhode Island.
Yep.
Not my husband's, but it's very good.
I don't know. Did you go, Anita?
No, I didn't.
No.
I make my own pizza.
Okay. On the 10th, we had the brown bag with chicken cranberry salad. That was in April. And the 29th of March, we had a potluck dinner with turkey, with all the fixings. That went over very well. We had a lot of people there, and we went through 4 turkeys. We had 4 turkeys, but people were able to take some home because we did have leftovers. Okay. This coming Thursday on the 18th, we have Memory Cafe, and we'll be having homemade Italian wedding soup with salad and crusty bread. The entertainer is Heather Ray, and the Woo Woo Girl. She's been there before, and she is different, but she was well liked the last time. They really did. So, so she will be coming back again. On April 24th, we will have the potluck dinner, and that will be ham dinner. And everybody needs to remember that if they're going to come to any of these either Potluck or Memory Cafe to RSVP, and the number is 508-949-8015, so we can make sure that we have enough food. And most of the meals will be like $3, and some of the meals that are homemade, we do charge $5 because costs have gone up quite a bit. And that's the only reason to try to cover, it never covers all of it. It covers a good part of it, but not all of it. And we want to also make sure that we have enough food for everybody. Because we're that way. We don't, we just like to have something for everybody. On May 2nd, we have our birthday cake and ice cream for the birthday party, birthday entertainers for May, and we're having, if you want, you can either just come for the cake and ice cream, but if you want a Tri-Valley meal, make sure you RSVP so that we can order enough meals from the Tri-Valley in advance. Yeah, let's see, Monday, the 22nd of April, next Monday, we're having a baked potato bar. That's gonna be at noontime, and that's a Tri-Valley meal, so it'll be the regular cost of $3. Again, you must RSVP so we have enough potatoes, baked potatoes. And they're gonna have a lot of toppings. They're gonna have chili, broccoli, salsa, cheese sauce, sour cream, and bacon.
I do have a flyer that shows what that, and it's a donation of $3.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
Now, we've had them before. But this was quite a while ago. So, I mean, I think everybody will like this. I really do. And like I say, it's only a $3 donation. And for what you're going to be getting, it will be good. May 1st, we're having a restaurant trip, and that's going to be going to Bill's Bread and Breakfast in Pomfret, Connecticut. And you meet at the senior center here, unless you know how to get there. And I think you have to RSVP because they would like to make reservations to make sure that they can set up a table for the group that's going to be there if possible. And also they can, everybody doesn't have to drive their own car. You can carpool if you want. The 8th of May, we have brown bag lunch, and it's a ham or egg salad sandwich. And you have, I don't know for sure what they're gonna charge for this one. I would think $3.
It's $3 for the brown bag lunch.
Okay, okay.
But again, you have to RSVP, so like
That we-
Jan said, so they know what you're getting for a sandwich and what kind of bread, and so they do kind of specialize it to your taste.
And Memory Cafe is on May 16th. That is, is that, what are we celebrating? That was for Mother's Day?
Mother's Day is the brunch, yeah.
Okay, and that we're going consisting of a quiche, French toast, sausage, and little other things too. And again, RSVP, and Tim Van Egmond, the folk singer and storyteller, will be back again. He's going to be to the Memory Cafe, and then he's going to come back in September, right?
Yeah, yes, hopefully. Well, no, Tim's been sponsored by the Dudley Cultural Council. Thank God, they've been so kind to us to sponsor some singers. The one in March was sponsored, and the Chair Hip Hop was sponsored by them. So Tim is sponsored by the Dudley Cultural Council. So I'm going to be putting this in the paper very shortly, so starting advertising it. Last time Tim came last year for Mother's Day, right, Van?
I think so.
We had over 50 people. He's a big draw, so he's very entertaining. He's very good, just like the one we had in March. Roger Tinkernow. He was very
He
good.
was
too.
awesome.
He was
Yeah.
good.
I do have a question. Do you think we might have the chair hip hop again?
I have to put in another grant for that, and it
Okay.
wouldn't be till next year.
Okay, gotcha.
Because she comes out from Brockton area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she comes out from that area, so I will put another grant in for it and hopefully we get it. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
They enjoyed
I'm getting
that.
a lot of buzz that they enjoyed that a lot.
They did.
And, but as far as the memory cafe, we will definitely need to have you RSVP because we have a lot of people, like Debbie said, the last year, and we want to make sure we have enough food to go around.
And tables set up, because we were scrambling last year to just make sure we had enough seats, so.
And we have enough chairs as tables.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We'll just take over, and we don't know where he's gonna set up. You know, we'll have to take that part of the room too.
Even the one we had with the Irish singer, we were full.
We were full.
Yeah.
The last, I was telling, we were talking about it, the last couple of memory cafes were really full. We had 47 people, and we had 47 people for the turkey dinner.
Yeah.
So, and they had over 20 for the brown bag lunch, so, you know, we're getting more and more people at these events, so it's nice to see that.
Yeah, they like the cooking.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a home-cooked meal?
I know it, huh?
Yeah.
And I think that's the draw, and also with the entertainers we have also. And then, one thing I didn't understand, maybe you can explain this about the Army, AmeriCorps?
AmeriCorps coming on the end of the month,
On the
I think May
30th?
30th.
Yeah.
And it's a group of people who will do a skit on scams for the elderly. So they make it funny, it's like a comedy skit, but at the same time, they're showing the elderly how you can be scammed. Like, they'll do a presentation with phone calls and people knocking on your door, and so they had great reviews, and they come out once a year, so they'll be coming on May 30th.
That's awesome, because, you know, people do get scammed and they're tricky.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and that's what they point out, certain things. that-
And usually when a group like that comes to for lunchtime, everybody stays. They don't scoot off.
Right.
They enjoy this, and they always, every time they've come in the past, they've always added something new. You know, a lot of the stuff, it's like a reminder that they hear on television or from the police department, but they always add something new every time they come. So, and that's good, and it makes everybody safer.
Right, right.
Okay, and, let's see now, Charlie, you talked last week.
Can I just add something
Yes.
while we're on
Oh,
the
yes,
things?
yes, please.
So, go ahead, Anita, you had a question. Go
Well,
ahead.
I have an addendum to Bill's Bread and Breakfast, because Bill's Bread and Breakfast closes at 2, so we're gonna meet there at 11:30. We
Okay,
need to tell the people that come that we need to meet at the restaurant at 11:30. 'Cause
Okay.
it closes at 2. You won't have enough time for everybody to order, I don't think, if you don't. That's what I was told, anyway.
thank you.
That's-
Good if they could get somebody could get a menu from in advance so they can look at it ahead of time, and then, but you don't know who's coming.
Ask Deacon Bill, he'd know.
Deacon Bill?
They go there, the fellows in that group go to Bill's Bed and Breakfast.
Oh,
and
the
they
Light of the World group.
It's a tremendous amount of food and it's tasty and they enjoy it, so.
And they may have a
Is it
website
Putnam?
that people could check for a menu.
Mhm, yeah. What about, should they make reservation?
They have to make a reservation.
They have to?
That's why
Okay.
they wanted a count, yeah.
Okay,
Is that the one in Putnam?
yes.
Yes.
It's on
Yes.
171.
Yeah. I've never been there. I'll have to give that a try sometime. Okay.
So Jan, I'm
yes.
sorry, because
Go ahead, Fin-
I apologize.
No, do it before
So
you forget.
Jan was having all the signups for everything, and I just want everyone to know that every month we do a newsletter. And it's always at the sign up where everything is, and it has everything that's going on for the month. So in another week, once we've settled everything, which we just did, we'll have one for May. So when you come in, all your sign-up sheets are right there on that metal cart. Everything's here, you can take a copy of this with you. The Tri-Valley lunches are there, so people can see what's being offered for lunches. So everything is in that one spot. So just please come in, grab a flyer, sign up for whatever you'd like. Everything is right in that one area, so, and it's always open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4 and Fridays 9 to 12. So you can come in at any time and just put your name on it and take a flyer with you.
And especially too, if you come to the Memory Cafe, you gotta sign, we ask that you sign in anyway, so we can count the number of people that come. So, and everything will be right there on the same table,
Right.
the coffee table. You know?
And you've been good about putting it on the webpage.
Yes. Debbie LaPlaca and Amanda Gage do a great job in helping me put it on the webpage. Debbie takes everything and retypes it, so a few things get missed, like your trip last month, but she retypes it and puts it on our heading for Memory Cafe and sends it into the paper.
And people are sharing it from Facebook too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So that's good. So that might be part of the reason we're getting
More people
every time.
Well, I know a lot of people
It's getting
who have
good.
come here, new
Yeah.
ones, say they like coming here.
Yeah, we've had a small group coming from Southbridge,
Oh,
yeah.
Because we all kind of talk to them and they feel welcome here. And that's good, that's what we like to hear.
You're right.
What's that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Charlie, you were the one that talked about the Slater Museum, and I hear you want to talk about the book club, and any update on that?
Yep. The Slater Museum, I just sent out an email recently for an update, but they had said they wouldn't have anything real solid till the end of April, they were estimating.
Okay.
But I did send her that, I haven't heard from her yet, but she was pretty good at getting back to me, so we should hear something on that front soon. The book club. Carmela and I were in the library, and we were fortunate to meet the new director. And she's absolutely wonderful and bright and energetic, and they have so many programs there. And I started up a conversation with her, asking her if she would assist me setting up a book club at the senior center. You know, tricks on how to do it, that type of thing, you know, reading lists. And I was so glad I reached out to her, because she more than came through with that. Not only will they help us set up a book club, she's also willing to come to one of our meetings to discuss all the things that are available for seniors. And she's also very interested in coming to the senior center one of these days. One of the things she mentioned was an app called the Libby app. And that is something, if they have like a smartphone, you can just download it. They'll show everybody how to download it, and you can just go on it and you use that. You can do reading on your phone. It's just a wealth of projects and information. Second thing she brought up, Memory Cafe. They have the absolutely most wonderful, how can I just lost the word, but they're sets of things to do, and you can check out a whole bag. It's games, it might be something with media, it might be songs, what have you. There's some type of a bingo game that you play with cats, and it's specifically for memory cafes. And you check it out of the library, and it comes, there's a number of kits. I think they've got about 10 or a dozen different ones, and you can check it out for a few weeks, and then you bring it back to the library, then get a new one. So, you know, and it's no charge to us, and it's all beautiful, brand new equipment, and you know, just everything out there that, you know, she can go into way more detail. I'm trying to just remember it from just that quick
That would be
memory.
good, because our memory cafes, we do have entertainment. However, we did at the very beginning of Memory Cafe here in Dudley, we had a ping pong table and all that stuff. We had all kind of activities.
Yeah.
But And we had a few games that we still do in the closet. However, everybody decided after a while they just didn't want to take the time. But I
Yeah.
think that would be good to have.
Yeah, yeah, you
do
can
something
try it out.
different,
It-
give
you
it
know.
a change.
Yep, it's there, and another thing I wanted to bring up, as far as the book club, if you can, when you do one of your, the sheets that you put down there, just see if you can get some type of response, how many people would actually want to join the book club.
Well, we'll start mentioning it at the potluck and the
Yep,
Memory
yep.
Cafe when we'll have a lot of people there.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have a sign-up sheet.
Yeah, any way you want to do it, just get the word out. And like you and I had discussed, I'd be willing to come on book club day and, help facilitate the book club. And also work with the library. I have a list from them already of 20 potential books that we would choose from.
And they can supply the books.
Yeah, and they're going to get us all the
Do
books.
they do it in large print?
I'm sure they have it in large print, and they also have audio books, which
Oh, yeah, that
could
would
be
be better.
very advantageous, and,
Yeah.
and there's no expense to anybody here. So I was just thrilled that they're willing to work with us and coordinate programs on
Oh,
such
yes,
a
that
intense
sounds
level.
fantastic.
So,
It really does.
and I don't know if you've had an opportunity to talk to her yet.
I
but-
ran in, but she wasn't there, so
Okay.
we're just
Yeah,
paying
and
for-
Deb, her assistant Deb, is also very, very good. And
And you can
so-
see from the newspaper articles how much she's done already.
Yep.
The new programs that they've
Yeah,
initiated.
that'd be fantastic, it really would. Yeah.
So other than that, that was me. I'm trying to read my own writing here. Mother's Day flowers. I did call last month to a friend of mine who's a florist, and she hasn't gotten back to me, but I know from knowing her that I said to her, we'd want something that's nice and inexpensive that'll last, a few days. And sometimes roses might not be the best thing
Right,
to do.
right, right.
So she's going to get back to me. She's also going to be looking at price, depending on, I think we could probably safely get 50, whatever, even if it's just carnations. And just to be safe, if we're basing it on how many people. Now, a lot of men are coming to the
Right.
dinners, the potlucks and the events, but
Well, at least closer
most-
to that date, Carmela, we can let you know how many women have signed up, and then we'll do maybe
yeah,
10
as-
more or whatever.
Yes,
At least we'll
yes.
have an idea.
And then I can talk to her, and she can go and buy them in bulk.
Right.
Yes.
And you buy them in bulk, and they'll just come in a plastic bucket. I can pick her up. Her place is in Charlton. I can pick them up, and we just bring them, and you keep them in the bucket till that day, and depending on, once we find out how much it's gonna cost per flower, we might just be able to set them up with just some ribbon
I was just
and
thinking
baby's
ribbons.
breath,
Yeah,
or,
little baby's breath and ribbon would be pretty, yeah.
and it'll be just a nice touch, I think.
We have some ribbon, remember, all the ribbon that's on the P-Rod.
You can just buy a whole roll, and it's not expensive, something about this thick, and tie a bow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I took a couple of those,
Yep.
yeah, already, so. But,
But that's all that I had, but I'm excited about the book club.
That sounds very interesting, yes.
I've got other people who don't frequently come to the senior center, but they said they'd come if there was a book club,
Oh, wow, yes.
because people are interested in it, and,
It's a change, and this is what people want, is a change.
yeah,
And something,
yeah. And of
Something new too, that they don't have at other
Yeah.
senior centers.
yeah.
And I think also what a lot of people like about book clubs, not just that they're reading a book, but they get to discuss it. And what do
Right.
you think? Why do you think this character did this? And
Yeah.
we like to do that. So,
Any reason.
yeah, it's like,
And most books come with a set of questions.
Yep.
yeah,
So I belong to a book club with some
Yep.
friends, and it's great because the questions are there, and so they get you started.
And if you look at the questions ahead of time, you know what you can, when you're reading it.
That's cheating.
But when well, the thing is,
We're gonna know
sometimes,
she's gonna cheat.
I gotta start cheating somewhere. That's very good. Now, Carmelo, you also mentioned about the princess,
The Indian princess,
Yeah.
and because it's the beginning of the season now, but I was going to wait until Charlie gets a date set up for the Slater.
Right.
So we wouldn't
Right.
interfere, and maybe have that later on in the end of the summer or the fall.
yeah. Like I say, with the Indian princess, like I say, what we ran into was the fact that if you had to make reservations and you did not get your money back, you had to reschedule or something like that. And then, of course, when we had people coming from California and everything like that, they didn't want it because they weren't going to come here just to go on the, you know.
Right. And then you don't know if you're rescheduling what the weather's gonna be, because that's
Yeah.
so appropriate for our age group, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't, I went on the trip once, and it was very nice. I was surprised at what they did cover.
But if it's a bad weather day, instead of sitting out at the top, they do have it, you
Yeah,
know,
but if it's the wind's
totally
only,
covered.
if they're very tight, because when the wind is, say, I'm gonna say, we say 20 degrees, 20 miles per hour, they don't go out. That type of thing where, like you and I might say, yes, it's a good day, but they say no. But
Yeah.
the biggest thing with us was, because we had a big group of over 100 people, we were taking the whole boat, and they just would not reimburse the money.
Yeah, and that was late fall, if I remember, the one we were doing at church, right?
No, it wasn't church, it was high school.
Oh, didn't I
No,
go
ours
back
was church, yes, and it was fall.
It was late fall.
And
Yeah.
the facility canceled it, and
No,
wouldn't
they
be from?
didn't.
We didn't get enough participants.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
gotcha.
But when we did it, we canceled because they wouldn't reimburse money to the people who were visiting just for the reunion.
Oh,
And they were coming from all over the country, and they wouldn't reimburse the money.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not very good.
No, so that's why we canceled it completely. Because they would have had us to eat there too, the meal and everything.
Right, right.
But I mean, and I've gone on the trip, and it's very pleasant, and it's welcoming and relaxing. It really is. Does anybody else want to add something to the meeting? Any questions or anything? What about Evelyn? You have anything?
We need 7 more people for the trip to be a go, but
That's to Pennsylvania?
yes, yes, in Longwood Gardens, yeah, that's true.
Oh, our next meeting is, like I said, I have June 18th, so I'm wrong.
May 21st.
Yeah, okay, May 21st. See, I'm trying to get rid of May, but why, I don't know.
No May poetry.
And like I said, I did want to put in the thing that we don't have any meetings on July or August, and it will resume in September. And does anybody want to make a motion to end the meeting?
I'll make a motion to end the meeting.
Anybody second?
I second it.
All agree?
Agree?
Aye.
Okay, all set, thank you.